Okay, it is May 30th on Tuesday. I'm doing another harvest. It's becoming daily now, where I have to keep everything kind of cut. And things are growing rapidly, pretty steady. These squash here are really growing well now. Just every day, pretty much. Pretty good size. I don't want them getting any bigger than that. The zucchini seems to be growing much slower. Although probably not quite one a day. Just every other day, really. This one's going to be a booger to get off of here. Yeah, I broke that one, so I had to shut the camera off on that one. What I did is I had to go up underneath and cut that out. But trying to keep everything clean. So that was the. I don't know why nothing's coming in focus there. That's kind of frustrating. So, and see, I think I got a couple of the Gelber. I better grab those too. This one is really good. Boy, they grow so fast. I just checked on these yesterday and they were not even close to being ready. And then today they're just almost triple the size. So they grow just overnight. It's amazing, just is amazing. And I believe I've got one over there too I better go ahead and grab. And then that one there will probably be ready tomorrow. These were not even close yesterday when I came out. It's just amazing. These are the English Gelber, or patty pan squash. I am seeing a few grasshoppers here and there, but I'm not seeing a lot of damage. I am seeing some damage. But just keeping a close eye on it. This one here is the Tondo, or Tonda. Still not quite big enough. And these are much slower, I've noticed, on maturing on the Tondo. Okay, let's go to the other garden. Don't forget to keep your zinnias cut, or your flowers. It's a really nice one. Keeps them growing. So each time you cut, there should be 2 more stems come off of this one. And this one stem is getting a little bit long. So this one down here is much bushier. And so the stems will get a lot longer. We've almost got tomatoes to harvest. They're starting to turn color. These are the black vine. That's what I have marked. There's several. And there I see one that's got damage right there. And I'm going to go ahead and take it off, just that one, and get rid of it, just to make sure there's not something in there. It looks like the damage is already done, but I will take that in and destroy it. So I don't see any other damage on any of the other tomatoes. So they're really growing very nicely. Okay, let's go on over here. And again, I've pretty much been harvesting something every day. Grow Zone 7B, Southern Oklahoma. And these are Lemon Boy tomatoes right here. And I've already harvested one, and there's several on this plant here, and lots of flowering. So this is really coming on pretty nice. It looks like it's more of a determinate, but of course on the tags it should say on here, or it has in the past, indeterminate. Yeah, right there. So it should keep growing. So that's good. Okay, let's move on over here. Getting a lot of these sugary. Oh, there's one over there that's finally starting to turn a color. It's the first one I've had right here that finally turned a color. So they're just starting to turn a little bit of a pinkish red, just like the black ones on the vine. They're starting to get some color on them. My super sweet 100s finally getting a little bit of color. I'll go ahead and take those off. This will be my first harvest of the super sweet 100, and they're just loaded down with more fruit. Okay, I've got some zinnias over here that need trimming, and I like to keep them trimmed, like I said, so they'll continue to grow. So I get under here and I like to look to see. Okay, so I'm going to take that right down to the back side of that one. I can't really do it with one hand, but I'm going to. Nice long stem on that. And then this one here is real nice, but I'm going to take it down to where the V is. Let's see if you can see that right there. And 2 more stems should grow right there. You can see. Well, there we go. Okay, great. Keep those zinnias going. These are the new Queenie peach lemon, or lemon peach. And then some are the giant pink. Okay, I am getting a lot of color on these peppers. I did not grow any serrano or any of the big peppers, so I'm assuming these are jalapenos, really good size jalapenos. Pretty much, and my okra is really kicked off. Now, these sunflowers that I grew, of course, my horse came in and reached over the fence and took off all the heads off of those black hoppies, or hopies. They were all just fixing to bloom. He just got that one yesterday. So he's got to reach over the 6-foot fence, and he does it. But these leaves are really nice for some filtered shade. So I went ahead and planted some more. I mean, look at the base of them, how large the base is on these. You can see my hand and how large these are. So they're not going anywhere, although he took the pretty flower heads off of them. Okay, let's finish up here. I'll show you what else I have that I can harvest. I can harvest more of the basil, and I have harvested, I think, 4 times, and I've dried the basil each time I've harvested it because I'm just getting too much. I just harvested the cucumbers. I went ahead and cut these. I think they were ready. We'll find out. I've got a muncher, and I'm not sure what the other one is. But I went ahead and took those off. So those are my first 4 cucumbers that I have ever grown in my life. These are the Good Hearted tomatoes by Winter's Version, or Winter's Version. I have a horse that is foaled by Winter's Version, or the sire is Winter's Version. I don't know why I said that. Proven Winners. Proven Winners. That would have been a good name too, to name a horse as Proven Winners. It's pretty neat. But these will redden up a little bit after you've picked them. But again, they're called Good Hearted, and they're just a patio tomato, but they're so pretty. I'm a good size cherry tomato, and the shape is really unique. It's very pretty. And they're covered. These little plants are covered, and I'm not sure if they're going to come back. I need to read on them and see if they're definitely determinate, but a dwarf. They're actually a dwarf tomato plant, cherry tomato. So I need to read to see if when I harvest all of these, if they're going to grow back again, and I will let y'all know on that. So This is a small little harvest in Grow Zone 7B, Southern Oklahoma. This is about every, oh, I got a wasp following me. Ooh, a red one. Ah, won't leave me alone. Almost every day I'm getting about a basket full of something. Squash, zucchini. I've been pulling some of the onions out. And of course I think the biggest fail for me this year will be my onions, but these were just the bulbs. These were not starts. The ones that I did put in that were starts got round, but I pulled them out too early. So, lesson learned on that. That was a mistake. So, I'm getting some peppers there. And just a array of the tomatoes really coming on. I've trimmed these tomatoes, cleaned them up really well. So just waiting for them to get ready. This is a Snow White cherry tomato. And I've already taken a couple tomatoes off of this, but I'm going to go ahead and take these two. There's one back there that's probably ready. Yeah, I can go ahead and take that one. Usually if they're 50% turned, you can go ahead and pick them. And then these are Whoppers, I believe. Park's Whopper. So these will be a large tomato. And then my Swiss chard, after we got the rain, we had a really good rain last night and then the day before, and it just bounced. These are the what are these? The bright lights, I believe. This is the red, and then this is the orange. So pretty. And I really just have it because it's pretty in the garden. I've got 4 cabbages growing here. They're looking absolutely fabulous with this greenery on them. The green, the colors, the little bit of purple. You can't ask Mother Nature for anything more beautiful than these plants. And I've got my beets back here. They're growing again. I pulled out that celery quite a while ago, and so now it's given these beets a chance to really come on. But anyway, that's the harvest for today. I got some strawberries going again. The ever bearing. Some beefsteak that are starting to put on some fruit pretty good. I like, again, on another video, this plant, I'm not sure what I did. I don't know if it's the soil. I don't know if it was the fertilizer I gave it. But none of the other tomato plants did that. I dropped a tomato and I don't know where it went. So, but this one right next to it is really pretty. Super Sweet 100. Looks beautiful. Okay, well, we'll see what we have in the next couple days. One thing I should mention also is the celery is really growing. I did have somebody look at it and told me that it should get about double the size. So it's absolutely beautiful green. The stalks look really nice and healthy. I'm so excited to eat it because it's so healthy. It helps inflammation and a lot of health benefits on celery. So I will be putting more celery in after this also. This is nearly not enough. Okay. All right, until next time.